Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happen to be watching. This is Risco in Tokyo coming at you with some more, Risk of Rain 2. This was not what I was planning to do, and then I decided that this was what I was going to do. So this is what we're doing. Hope that's okay. I don't see why I wouldn't be, but, you know. I gotta get to the mod mode, you know how it goes. It's a thing. We're gonna do this. I don't know how long we're gonna do it. I don't know if we're gonna do full 3 hours, but we'll do this thing. And Alice, lovely to see you. How are you doing? Hopefully good. Hopefully life is treating you kindly. You legit thought I wasn't streaming tonight. I mean, who knows? I could stop at any time. As much as I like the music, I feel like we do need to turn it down a little bit. You not have anything scheduled for Friday, which is on your Twitch program. Wait, today's Friday, right? Huh. I don't know. Wait. We usually do... Hold on a second. Like, am I completely forgetting my own schedule? Don't we usually do... Honest question. Mondays, Thursdays, Fridays? Huh. That's, like, super weird. Okay, good. Okay, good. I was really worried there for a second, you know? Like, the Twitch schedule, you didn't have anything listed there. Okay. Stuff was listed for next week. Really? That's wild, because I don't think I put anything in there. What? I gotta look. Maybe I did. Wow, I'm super confused. And that's okay. That's okay. It's okay to be super confused. Probably the best possible way that we could have started this stream. We are gonna... Oh! Squishy, how you doing? Hopefully well. Hopefully the life is treating you good. If it's not, I'll yell at it. I think Twitch schedule is bad because you can't automate it. Fair enough. I didn't even know, like, I had a Twitch schedule, honestly. You know how it be. Where you don't know that you got a thing. Let's go. We're just doing a thing. I was gonna do LBP crate mode. We're gonna do like some spoopy things in crate mode, and then I was like, every idea that I have is kind of concerning and would make people unhappy. So I was like, well, we should do something that makes people happy. So we're doing this. Look at these goobers. They're just here getting, like, trilobited to death. Oops. We set the crabs on fire, and we have no reason why. Besides, like, flambe crab, I'm sure it's delicious. I've never tried. I don't get a chance to eat very much crab. I guess I could gnaw on my own arm. I suppose it's kind of close. I always forget that we got that. Sir, you can't be zapping me like that. Honestly, I think they should think about what they're trying to do. Oh! Hi, it's lovely to see you. Hope you're well tonight. Hope the life is treating you good with the things and the stuff. Both things and stuff, not one or the other. We want like a full house, is what we're saying. I mean, a full house of good things for you, with stuff. I'm so confused. It's been a long day. It's been a long forever. I had a weird bug where the sound of your voice is coming double on my phone. I mean, I was gonna say, like, it could have all aspects of me, but I feel like there should be at least one more. What about Full House the show, with or without Bob Saget? And does it also have Dave Coulier? Like, is this the actual Full House, or is it like Full House-esque? A Full House-like, as it were. Oh, we get the freaking goggles again. We always get these goddamn goggles. What is with you, my friend? You're just like Zupa Disaster. I read an album review from 20 years ago, and the user reviews for the album, for albums were certainly a thing 20 years ago. I feel like I had that experience recently too, and I don't remember what for. What was your experience? American Cliché starts out with this awesome high-pitched guitar. Oh, Meerkat! Lovely to see you! And then immediately goes into a bass riff. The producer brought out the bass a lot in this song, which makes it better in my opinion. Like the title, the song is about cliches. Great song. I also give it 9 out of 10. It's kind of cute though. It's kind of sweet. Also, let it be known that the only reason I'm here right now is because there was supposed to be an exterminator here 6 minutes ago, and he's not here. Is this the exterminator that kills everyone in the world, or is... I mean, I don't know. That's a gaming story, though, so I guess probably not. Now that I think about it. The song was actually about school violence. Which is from, like, I mean... Yeah, 20 years ago, nothing's changed on that front. I don't even know what I'm doing on this, this run. All I know from Filter is that, like, I know Hey Man, Nice Shot, and I know the fucking one that they did with, Crystal Method for Spawn soundtrack, which is fucking awesome. Trip Like I Do is a fantastic song. It has the most 90s fucking video ever. But otherwise, I don't know them at all. Filter was pro War on Terror? What the fuck? Hype says, here's another snippet from this review. 5, The Missing. This is one of the slower songs on the album. It was inspired by the terrorist attacks of September 11th. Wait, what? For real? Squishy says, we have a nice problem. We already caught and released 5. We found 1 dead in our bedroom, so we need an intervention. I mean, honestly, I feel like you probably want to get people to sit down with you and ask you why you keep on collecting these mice. That would be an intervention I think that you might want to have. Meerkat says, it's the exterminator for the tenants who do not pay. The landlord who contracts the person. Oh my god. I mean, I feel like that could be a thing, though. That's like the next big thing in the cyber dystopia that we live in. The Missing... Oh wait, I saw this one. It's a nice song to relax to. It was written before January... Oh, fuck me sideways, I can't fucking read. It was written before September 11th, but it is an easy association to make. Fair enough. Is the movie The Exterminator about exterminators? Or is it about, like, a hitman? Kronos, lovely to see you. How you doing? There's a Death Wish clone where the Death Wish guy for this movie uses a blowtorch and burns people. That would be like, that would be the shittiest Death Wish guy, because that would take for fucking ever. Like, blowtorches are not particularly big. It would hurt, like, don't get me wrong, it wouldn't be great for somebody to walk up with a handheld blowtorch and, like, put it on ya. But, like, you're gonna have to ask them to sit still so you can fucking kill them? Oh, wow, just everybody's here. I wish I had the oomph to have done LBP, but I did not, so... It's half a Taxi Driver clone. I mean, Taxi Driver and Jodie Foster. Taxi Driver and Death Wish are very close, though. They're at least cousins. It tries to seriously examine the Death Revenge Wish Tribe, and it kind of works. And then it's also, this guy needs to do revenge on New York with the power of flames. The power of flames. You can make up for it by killing Voidling. I mean, I don't know. Maybe? We can try. We can give it a shot. We give it a hey man, nice shot. Crowbar. I should probably get the fuck out of this, like, this floor, because we've been here for 11 minutes. I mean, I often want to use the power of flames, though. I can't, like, really speak against that. I think the power of flames are pretty fantastic. I wanted to use the power of flames today, quite often. I did not, though. I was good. Give it a rating of 3. It's better than the Death Wish sequels out of 5. How many Death Wish sequels were there? Because I feel like there was a whole heckin' lot. Come here. Thank you. It was like 4. I mean, that's as many as the mainline Hellraiser sequels, so... This is a funny sentence. Patrick's other influence during Filter's early career included Pantera, Skinny Puppy, Butthole Surfers, 65, Helmet, Soundgarden, and Deftones, as well as the Drop D turning? Wait. As well as the Drop D tuning? What does that mean? What? What? I don't know this Drop D tuning you're speaking of because I'm not music people. I mean, it sounds like a very earnest review. I feel like I can't rag on this kid too much. I wish I remember what the hell review I read. It might have been for like Dogma by KMFDM, but it was from like 20 years ago, and it was really not great. Let's see, they all involve the guy losing one of his family members or friends or girlfriend's son, and going, no, it's time for me to Death Wish revenge. You know, I mean, I feel like you gotta have like a hobby to keep yourself centered when you've lost family. And Death Wish revenge it's a pretty good hobby, really, at the end of the day. It's gonna keep you fucking busy. Because you'll be tripping over people left and right that you're gonna have to kill. That was from the Wikipedia? What? So the last one you can tell that Charles Bronson did not give a fuck. I mean, they were paying for his rent, so I imagine he could probably see his way past, like, artistic integrity at that point. Because it's not like Charles Bronson was ever making the big bucks. He wasn't one of your Sylvester Stallone or your Arnold Schwarzeneggers. Most of his acting is just saying shit like, I'm gonna death wish revenge the hippie son of Jimmy Carter and looking extremely stern. He should have gotten, like, you know, his gig should have been playing substitute teachers in sitcoms. Like, that's what he should have been doing. He could have ridden that horse until he fucking died. Paying murder men probably paid better. I mean, like, probably, but at the same time, he only got to play murder men, like, 4 times. He would have been able to play substitute teachers. Like, he could have done it on every show. Last snippet from the review, 12, the 4th. The whole thing is just a low D guitar tuned guitar string, at least that's what I think, and then the vocals are Patrick saying something backwards. That's the whole song. If I have a lot of time on my hands, I will listen to this, but other words, it's a waste. It really gets you thinking about things, though. It really makes you think. Oh my god. It does make me think. I feel like it's 2004. Wait, for real? I didn't know Charles Bronson had a whole slew of, like, ersatz death wishes. Oh my god, that's so sad. That's, like, the saddest. That would be like if Kane Hodder was doing, like, a whole bunch of Jason clones. This is like the point where you're supposed to inform me that Kane Hodder was in fact doing a bunch of, like, sad Jason clones, but... Well, I mean, if they've got the Death Wish director and they've got the Death Wish actor, why not just make a Death Wish? Was it so they could reuse, like, some of their plot points? It was like, oh shit, we already killed off the Death Wish guy's daughter, so we would like to kill off his daughter again, but she's dead, so... Oh my god. How shameful. I think these people should weep. They should weep honest tears. And maybe a couple dishonest tears, honestly. I'm okay with either. Are you wowing about the review, Squishy? Or did I miss something from Hive? Can confirm, drop D is just a lower tuning of the lowest string. I mean, you can confirm for me. I imagine Hive probably knew that already, but I'm not music people, so... I will take that confirmation. I will not retain the confirmation, but I will take it. Literally half of them are like, Death Wish, bootleg man, Dad dies again, but this time, it's totally a different movie. It's totally a different movie. Look at this Ratma looking motherfucker. Fucking Ratma over here. They should be ashamed. Not a Death Wish clone. Do you know about Red Sun? Is Red Sun the Patrick Swayze post-apocalyptic movie? Because I kind of feel like I've seen that movie. No! That's a great movie, though. He kills a guy by taking the knives out. Drop D is just tuning the lowest string 1 note lower. What about Double D? Is that just like tuning the lowest Eddie 1 Eddie lower? I paid way too much for a music degree not to answer these questions 7 a.m. Well, that's why I'm saying you can answer them for me. You can direct them to me, and then you don't have to worry about, like, saying something that somebody already knows because I don't know it. really influenced by being able to play power chords with one finger. I don't know. I feel like that. I want to believe that that's like a 12-year-old kid in his room who's like knows a thing and wants to make sure that everybody knows a thing, and he's really proud of knowing this thing. And I support this kid. What if they're wrong on the internet? Well, I mean, they may or may not be wrong on the internet, but like, I am unknowing on the internet, so like, you know, you could school me. Oh fudge! Red Sun is a movie about one of the most James Bond directors, starring Charles Bronson as a cowboy, Toshiro Mifune. Wait, Charles Bronson as a cowboy, comma, Toshiro Mifune as a samurai, and Alain Delon as one of the most famous French actors as a French cowboy, who all deliver a samurai sword to the president, but they have to stop it and trade two robbers who are French from stealing the sword. Also, there's a Bond girl in there. What the fuck? I feel like that's like ripped from the headlines too. I will take all of this shit. Yes, give me nickel back. I will take your nickel back. So wait, what's the Patrick Swayze post-apocalyptic one where he kills somebody by taking the knives out? I thought it was Red Dawn, but maybe not? Is it like Steel Dawn or some shit like that? What are you? Squish says, Alice, I am always amazed at the random and utterly wild bits of knowledge you bring to chat every time you're here. I mean, Alice is a pro. Alice is a pro, movie analyzing. I couldn't think of what, like, analyst! Fucking analyst is the word I want! God damn it! It's not Red Dawn. I know what movie Red Dawn is, live. Red Dawn is where all the Brat Pack gets killed and we love it. The movie I'm thinking of, Steel Dawn. I mean, I was very close. Red Steel, Steel Dawn, it's all like, it's all the fucking same shit. Wait, where did Beetle Queen go? Beetle Queen, come here. Why you gotta be like this? Are you stuck? Is this your problem? Are you stuck? Oh, you are so sad. I hope you know how sad you are. It's a flambe. Red Dawn is the one where they take a PG-13 movie and somehow make it less violent. Wait, is that the reboot of Red Dawn where they, wasn't it going to be like the Chinese were the evil ones, but then they changed it to like North Koreans at the last minute? Not to be confused with the George Lucas project Red Tail? I don't know, like... Bronzo was extremely popular in Japanese theaters at this time, and Red Sun set an attendance record in Tokyo, playing for a record 35 weeks in its first run engagement. Holy dogs. That's like lighting up the fucking charts. Even Terrifier 2 didn't do that shit. Oh no shit? I don't know why I thought Red Tail was gonna be like an animation about a panda. Which is completely not apparently what it is. That's Turning Red. Turning Red Dawntail. George Lucas also did an animated movie. It was possibly his worst movie. Strange Magic. God, I don't remember that one at all. There's not even a mental index card that has like scattered notes on Strange Magic. Oh god, we got a Huffle Feather. I don't think I've required an oh god, but Strange Magic was it better or worse than Strange Brew? Because Strange Brew was pretty not good. But Strange Brew did have Max von Sydow in it, didn't it? I think that Red Cow would be a movie about a panda meerkat. That's the most crazy thing I've ever heard. I mean, what? Why though? I mean, it is, I guess. I mean, I did say it. The words came out of my mouth, but why is it the most the most me thing I could say? I feel like for it to really be like the most me thing that I could say, something would have to be bleeding in it. That is kind of my brand. Oh shit, gasoline. Oh, by all means, meerkat can stand up for themselves. Unless they're currently busy with like an exterminator, in which case, like I mean, you don't gotta explain stuff to me. Turning Red is the movie where a bunch of grown men were very angry that the movie about a Chinese-Canadian woman's experience of puberty in 2000, that takes place in 2001, makes no mention of September 11th and the psychic truth it inflicted on the world. I remember that fucking argument, and I thought it was funny as hell. I would love to see like where they could have fit that shit in. I hate that I know the context of one of the guys that were part of that discourse. It's just too goddamn funny. Oh, meerkat, don't worry about it, God. Like, get all the rest that you can, and don't spend any extra energy on my ass. I'll only let you down. Fewer movies about 9/11. I mean, but Alice, if we had fewer movies about 9/11, we would have never gotten Zack Snyder's career. I'm seconding that, Meerkat. Like, I know that you got this, the Exterminatrix thing going on, but I do hope that you get some rest. I think we should abolish Zack Snyder. Can we send him to the timeout corner? I feel like we could do that. I think we should have more movies about 9/11 if the movies about 9/11 are about kaiju leveling New York. But like, we already have that movie. Although, I mean, honestly, we've had so many movies of kaiju leveling Tokyo. I guess we could get like at least 6 or 7 more of New York. Could one of the kaiju be a giant rat? Because we don't get like any fucking rat kaiju, and I think that is a shame. Are you certain about that, Hive? I mean, Godzilla 98 has got manslaughterer Matthew Broderick in it, and that's not healthy for children or other living things. Nobody wants that. You know, I am. You say that. I am kind of cheesed. When I was in the States, and there was a shop. It was in the Syracuse airport, and I don't remember. It was like a chain shop, but for like kitschy geek shit. Um, I have no idea what the fuck it was called. But they had a they had a shirt on the wall, and it said, well, it said Kyodai desu, and which is literally like giant fucking squirrel, and it was a T-shirt. It was red. It had like black. It looked like screen printed black, text, and the giant squirrel that was like knocking down buildings. It was a shirt that was designed for me, and I had no money. There was no money left in the bank. There was no way for me to get this shirt. It stabbed me in the heart. My heart was stabbed, is what I'm saying. Blood everywhere. Just all over the shop. Just blood. It was on the wall, Kronos. I would have done it. I would have fucking done it. But it was up on the wall. I would have needed like a ladder to get the fucking thing. Hive says, Godzilla 98 is what happens when you destroy a New York prior to 9/11, and Cloverfield is what happens when you destroy a New York after 9/11. You know what? I mean, I was in the Syracuse airport. How was I supposed to contact y'all? I mean, it wasn't the airport. It was the mall that was next to the airport, which is like the only mall that I've seen that was actually functional as a mall. Which is kind of wild, honestly. Wi-Fi! I know not what this Wi-Fi is that you speak of. I should have done, but I did not. You just think. Carrier pigeon would have been the right one. That would have been the right call. It's like that one time I saw a really old Bionicle at the flea market, and I chose not to get it, and I never saw it again. Wait, what? Alice, what? Oh, I missed the thing. That's what you're responding to. I thought you were responding to, like, the Bionicle, and I was like, what the fuck? What? Hive says, it appears that Zack Snyder was involved in a thing that was actually somehow, according to trans women on the internet, very normal about trans women and sex, and this surprised me. You know what? Super fair. Nice that he could not fuck something up for once. Oh shit! I didn't know that. I knew that not at all, Kronos. Thank you for telling me. There's a new Netflix show with a trans character, and the trans character seems to be well done. I absolutely fucking love to hear it. Also, Kronos, I'm very sad that you did not get your Bionicles. I know that the Bionicles is very important to you, so... The thing about Snyder's, every now and then, he sneaks like one or two good things in his projects. I mean, somebody's gotta. Kronos does deserve Bionicles. Kronos, do you remember the name of this Bionicles? Could it be tracked down? Not always. I don't think there's really anything good in Sucker Punch, for example. Costume design? Maybe? I'm not super familiar with Sucker Punch, but I do remember Honey Bunny liked it. Now, I know that they were doing, like, at least for one of the characters, they were doing, like, the Alterna World War I style, I feel like. Which, honestly, there are worse styles. Oh, fuck, we're gonna die. Oh, fuck, we're gonna die. Don't want that. It's probably a fortune now that, Dionycles has been discontinued so many years. Well, you'll never know unless you try. The Alt World War II with the orcs. Also, these are guffs. Alice, I have purposely... wait, were there orcs in Sucker Punch? All I know about Sucker Punch is that, like, it's got a lot of metaphors for sexual assault. Like, I think that's what I remember from all the reviews of Sucker Punch. I am on record as saying I think the Snyder Cut has more good in it than bad. This is not a ringing endorsement. That's like, I'm not going to get on your case about liking Zack Snyder. There was a extremely brief period where I thought Dawn of the Dead was not that bad. It, you know, it was brief, but it did exist. I will own that. I think every time something is named Sucker Punch, it's cursed. Quite possibly. And also, Hive, why do you need to like Zack Snyder? Like, I don't feel like liking Zack Snyder is particularly required in this situation. Oh wait, unless I accused you of liking Zack Snyder and then I forgot about it, in which case I did. That does sound like a thing I might have said offhandedly and then just completely forgotten about. Okay, no, you know, I own that. I should not have implied that you like Zack Snyder. Ghost of Tsushima, Settler Colonialism edition coming out next year. I mean, we could just pretend it doesn't happen. I feel like that would be easy enough to do. With the way that the hype cycle works anymore, like, people will care about it for about a week, and then it'll fucking disappear. Hey, Hive! Can I tell you the funniest thing you saw on Twitter today? I would love to hear it. I mean, Alice, I'm pretty sure that it's all Kurosawa mode, baby. They are so attuned to the spirit of Kurosawa that they can't help but, like, Kurosawa up their shit. The funniest thing on Twitter today was someone swearing off Venom because the poster for Venom Last Dance uses they. But there's two of them in one body. There's perhaps no better possible time that you could use they than to discuss Venom. When there's two people, that's woke. Well, maybe we need what we need is a new pronoun for plurals. Eh? Then everybody would be happy, right? And then we could use the new pronoun for plurals to talk about Venom. Wait, what? What? Kronos, you know we're talking about people and not grammar, right? Kurosawa had many flaws, but I don't think that he said anything shitty against the Ainu. One would hope not. Although, at the same time, I'm not sure that, like, when would it come up? The funny thing was, people replying to him, letting him know that he also used "they" in his tweet in reference to the people who put "they" in the poster. Oh my god. He did one movie about indigenous people, but it was about indigenous people in the Soviet Union. That's kind of interesting. I feel like that's not, like, really a topic that comes up very often. Oh my god, this, like... thank you, Kronos. I appreciate the heads up, because I probably would have forgotten. I just need to know where we're going. Is the thing? There's Uzala. Okay. The weird blob equipment, trust me, it's good. I will do that. I feel like you're a very trustworthy person. That's the HUD. Which one's the weird blob equipment? Is it that one? Right there that I was looking at for a second, and then I got thrown across the wall? He actually filmed in Siberia. Oh no shit. Okay, give me a second, let me find it again. Oh, it's Gobo Jr. Look at this cutie. He's just like that dude on Fraggle Rock. Like a smaller version of that dude. Where is our dealer? Oh, there it is. It doesn't inherit items, but its base stats are really high, so it hits like a truck. Fucking love to hear that. There is an item drone over here. Would that just like, would that constantly summon Gobo-san? And should I grab it? Is that, would you recommend? It would, but it would be literally harmless. Oh, I hate that. Okay, glad I didn't get it. Yo, where did my sparklies go? I was following the sparklies and then I lost them. It would make more equipment drones with nothing on it. It's like a plate with nothing on it. Yo, there were blue sparklies, and now there are not, and I'm really kind of pissed about that. Oh great, I got fucking Nor's tome over here. We're gonna get some goddamn bullion. Oh, there they are. Okay, I can see them. I need to make sure that I don't lose them. Oh, it's Paul's runes. Oh my god, it's so expensive. I can do this. I can remember. It's gonna be tough, but I can do it. I want this gold chest, though. Yeah, we must pick it up. There's no way it's not going to be fantastic. But it's also 2,600. That's a lot. It's very expensive. Apparently the Hololive company was not paying their people, so the Japanese trade regulators stepped in and said, pay your people or fucking else. That'd be funny if like Hololive ended up getting shut down just like Nova did. That would be hilarious. They were not getting people commissioned for VTuber raids. Man, companies being crummy. Weird question, but like, are there any big Japanese like YouTubers or streamers that are not part of a company? Like, do you have to be with an agency to get like big? Us! Kittens, how you doing? It is lovely to see you. I hope you're really well. If Hololive shut down, I would be immeasurably sad because I want to see Subaru get infinite wealth before she goes. I mean, you can just throw, you could find like a hatchback and throw quarters at it. How about that? Tooth is gone. Fucking A. Get out of town, Tooth. Nobody wants you. A lot of the Twitch streamers are not. Oh, did I miss something else? In specific, a lot of the big ones that stream FPS. Okay. That's interesting, because like, I guess I always hear about the companies. And figure that must be the entire landscape. Have you recovered from the operation? Like, is it all just painless and pain-free? Mostly painless. This is good. Oh, Hirunda, lovely to see you. I hope you also are very good. I hope that you got no more stress in your life than you feel like you can deal with. Now we did shift destination. We shifted it. It seems like for a long time the Japanese Twitch sphere was hostile to VTubers and other streamers with companies because of the idea. Yo, Kronos, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? I looked away for like a second and I was dead. Hostile to VTubers and other streamers with companies because of the idea that they were not real, but it seems like it's calmed down. If I recall correctly, there's one person that's like one of the big Japanese Apex streamers that has done collabs with VTubers and big companies. Okay. Always be careful if the teleporter boss is Elder Lemurian. I mean, Kronos, there's only so much careful that I can be. Like, I just always play like myself. Well, fudge. That sucks. There's a healthy amount of big Japanese streamers that are not in an agency. It's just being in an agency gives you certain benefits. Run. I got a new VR headset, and it doesn't feel like it's squeezing my brains out. You know, you want to keep those brains on the inside of your dome. Like when Stephen King wrote Under the Dome, that was really just an extended metaphor for your brains being inside your skull. So I'm glad that the new VR headset is being kind to you. We didn't quite make it to an hour, but I feel like this is probably a pretty decent time to have a bit of a break, because we're going to start a new run after this, and then I will do my stretching. I guess I do stretching. Maybe drink some pickle juice, because I got pickle juice. That's a thing. I could do that. That's not even like a challenge. I just like pickle juice. But I'll be back in just a couple of seconds. By which I mean 5 minutes. Alright, I am back. I keep on reaching for cigarettes that aren't there, and it's like super disappointing. I have a DM I should check really quick. Filter Amalgamate Album Review. Is this the review that you were reading to us, Hive? The review from 20 years ago? Alright, let's, I mean, I kind of like this goober. They're a lot of fun. Sure, we'll use them again, and if it doesn't work, maybe we'll do, maybe we'll do Loader, because Loader's a hoot. It is a pleasure to be back, Squishy. It's wild having you here this early, and I feel bad that it's because you're waiting for the exterminator, but I am glad that you're here. I hope that you get these nieces sorted. Cause if you're not careful, before you know it, they're gonna be like dressing up. They're gonna have like a whole pair dynamic that's going on. They're gonna tease your cat. They'll have a fully furnished like hole in the fucking wall. 15 followers on Blue Sky, let's go! Kronos, are you gonna make me buy are you gonna make me start a Blue Sky account just to follow you? Agencies are apparently also very forward with asking people to be a part of them because streaming and specific VTubing is one of the few rising markets in the area. Idol stuff, and to a lesser extent, certain acting roles and anime VA roles have not been growing as much. You already sent me what you draw, so like what's even the point? I mean, the point would be to support Kronos. You silly kid. The point would be like, you would have another person working the algorithm for you. The agency industry has been rocked by a set of scandals that's made people not work with them, so they starving for anything that'll make them money. I hope they all burn in hell, honestly. All that Johnny shit is fucking awful. Who owns AKB? Because I know AKB eats like a lot of shit too that they don't really need to. I'm so boned after exhausting my Twitter backlog though. Something will come along. You will have art again. You've been putting together, like, the most recent pieces that you've been showing us have been pretty fucking wonderful. So I'm not believing. I cannot talk. Apparently, I am not believing in your being boned. Also, Alice, I don't know specifically what Johnny's is up to at the moment. I'm just hoping that they are dying. It is my fondest wish. The last public piece was on my birthday, but you had one that was not, like, you had like one or two that were not public. That you showed to me. I mean, you can't put those pieces onto your Twitter, but what I'm saying is that you are still producing pretty great things. I suppose these days I can't bring myself to open the program, and I'm not sure when that feeling will pass. That's fair and an understandable worry. I'm not gonna throw rocks at you for being... Alice, I will. I gotta say a thing that I'm saying, and then I will do the thing. I will scroll up. As I was gonna say, I'm not gonna be on your case about being worried that the spark won't come back, but I do believe that it can come back, that you can take joy out of doing creative endeavors again. Says for context, there's an Ultraman show where the main protagonist was a Johnny actor and had a song by them and basically used that to stop the actor and therefore the Ultraman he played from showing up in crossovers or being mentioned, and that one song also can't be released. Oh my fucking god, that's awful. Like, they just shut down that whole aspect, because I know Ultraman likes to bring in the old characters and everything. There's a whole lore to the Ultraman, so Johnny's stepping in and being like, but no, not this cat. Johnny's is the worst. I think it was just the timing of it, Alice. Like, usually it's not a big deal, but I wanted to say something, like, specifically in this case, so... I think we just, like, we kind of stepped on each other's toes. But I am... like, pissed at Johnny's. Like, I'm also pissed at Johnny's. I'm holding both sides of that in my heart, because that is really shitty behavior on their part. I have a bit of an issue where I say scroll up a bit too fast when I know a post got passed by another post. I think it's like, it's understandable because, like, you don't know what I've seen because I'm also tracking the screen. Like, I'm also tracking the game, so it's not an unjust concern that, like, something might have passed that I didn't notice. Chrono says I wouldn't worry too much about that. Stream chat will interrupt each other by nature. We are naughty by nature like that. One of my posts earlier, for instance, was drowned out. Imagine having an eye tracker in these streams. I don't know if I would like that, honestly. I think people would get, like, dizzy and or sick watching how often my eyes, like, dart off to the side. It all ties. It all ties to Twitch chat sucking. I mean, it does, though. A friend of mine used an eye tracker when playing Yakuza, and it was fucking hilarious. How often were they looking at Majima's ass? Because I have a feeling that that's the kind of thing that would come up. Like, take a shot, take a drink. They're checking out Majima's ass again. Not often enough, unfortunately. Like, we need to figure out a way to make the overlay more visible to you, because it's currently, a game of timing post at the right time. Weird, like, well, wait, I guess, like, if I were using my TV as, like, a monitor, which I don't know if I could do with my laptop because it's old and crummy. I swear I used to be able to do this with a laptop, and then it just stopped doing it. Like, it stopped being able to do it, and I don't know why. Like... I think the big key is gonna be getting, like, a new computer. Because there's just, like, so much cruft and crap on this one, and it's so old and falling apart. And I definitely wasn't reading it to rush, because, like, yeah, none of my big purchases are going to be a rush. They're all going to be, like, lucky. If I stumble into money, because, like, maybe somebody died, then I could get a thing. I'm not expecting to be able to buy, like, through saving anymore. I think that is a thing of the past. It is a pipe dream. I mean, buying anything. Now, granted, I did, like, this was partially because I was on my vacation. But I got paid today. I paid my rent, I paid all my bills. I have 20,000 yen to last the end of the month. That's, like, it. Is your mood better than yesterday? I mean, I think so. I don't really remember yesterday very well, so... Are there any toys for us to buy? I mean, it's better right now. I think, honestly, I think part of it was, like, Gungeon was not the right choice for a stream. As much fun as Gungeon can be, like, I don't think that was the, I don't think Gungeon is a good choice when I'm already in a bad mood. And I feel like we've come to that conclusion before. And it didn't stick. I forget which one of these are good. These are all kind of crappy, aren't they, Kronos? Domino has a chance to make a roll drop blue. That sounds kind of cool. Shell is good once you get equipment. I do not have equipment, so... Computers are super costly, by the way. Like, the inflation is not helping. I think that the yen took another hit this weekend. Like, I feel like I remember folks saying that the yen was back at 150 to a dollar, which is kind of absurdo. It is an absurdo-birdo. I think we bought a toy, so let's get the hell out of here. I should get somebody to build the computer for me, because I've been feeling like new computers are going to be something crummy that I don't want. I mean, what I mean to say there is that, like, I want a fucking CD DVD drive. I want, like, USBs. I want a computer that's, like, usable and doesn't have a bunch of crapware on it. Wait, bloatware? They call it bloatware, right? Like, I feel like any computer, like, right out of the box anymore is just gonna be kind of crummy. And I do not need crummy. So how the domino works is all items in chests have a specific item predetermined before you load in. The domino gives them a chance to be lunar instead. I want something that I'm going to be able to use for a while. And I think, like, not having a bunch of garbage on it is probably going to help with that. I haven't done, like, a super deep dive into the used computer stores yet, Alice. Mostly because, like, it really hasn't been an option. Oh, like, a while back, when we were having computer trouble the first time, and there was, like, we almost had a chance to get, like, a new computer, but I think a couple of other bills came up, like, right at the same time. And we just ended up getting the repair instead of getting an actual new one. I think that was the last time that I was looking at, like, new computer prices. And I hadn't been looking into used computer stores at that point. Because I wasn't sure if they would be good or not. This does include, by the way, the teleporter drop, which may or may not be good depending on what you get. That could be hilarious or very, very sad. I mean, if we could just get glass, if every item could be glass, that would be fun. I say that, but then they give me, like, watch them give me all glass to do it. When you finally do it someday, I would recommend asking people you know that know about this type of stores, new and used, to see if there's something cheap and works. You know, maybe I should make for my project before I am going to get a new computer. I should probably make my project like make friends. Develop a support network in youth space that I could actually ask that kind of question to. I feel like that's an important step. Because I do not have that thing. I was daydreaming about moving back to Osaka today, and, like, it was a very nice daydream. I need friends. I do, though. I decided to check out the new Kong game, and the opening cutscene seems very indicative. Wait, indicative of... Of what? Of being a Kong game? Like, that feels like a really weird thing to say about a Donkey Kong game. Hidden says, I need to have a look myself for laptops that might be promising. I want to be a computer friend in some capacity. Well, like I was saying earlier, like, nobody be looking at anything on my behalf for a while because, like, I'm not going to be able to buy anything forever. Like, I don't want people to do legwork that's not going to be paid off. Try the Molotov. It's kind of mid, but I like it regardless. I mean, mid things have their purpose as well. Oh my god, like, where's the edge of this fucking field? That was a double lunar void bullshit. What the fuck was that shit? The opening cutscene starts with a news broadcast with King Kong just standing there looking left and right with an annoyed look on his face. That's the Kong action? Wait. You're not talking about, like, Donkey Kong? You're talking about, like, King fucking Kong? It's even funnier because of the amount of detail of the human character. Oh my god, it's hilarious. Brief return to the Ultraman thing. There was literally a photo shoot of all the Ultraman from all the shows, and they had a suit from the Ultraman show that Johnny claims, and they basically went, remove this guy from the photo or we're suing, and the photo was removed. Fucking hell. You know, you would think that Johnny's would be, like, too busy abusing young children to get up to tricks like that, and yet they are. I'm not killing anything, honestly. I'm gonna kill the void, or the void thing. I'm gonna kill the magma worm, and then I'm gonna run. Johnny's is like genuinely vile even for an agency. Yeah! Like, I don't think I've ever heard anything good about Johnny's. Oh look, it's a Norse tome again. Johnny's think they got their own goddamn fiefdom. Curtis says, fun fact, void seeds affect all non-void monsters, so you can use a void seed to kill the optional boss here. The magma worm just now got killed by the void seed. Oh, wait, that wasn't us? We didn't kill it? I thought we killed it. I was all excited. I was like, wait, Holly's here? Yes! Holly establishes a berry council to regulate tasty woodland snacks and performances by a specific English actor, comedian, musician, and writer. Chuck Berry? How you doing? I hope you're doing really well, though. Lisa, I need to let you know that the dude is driving to the city where Kong is to find his daughter, and then it cuts to Kong in real life, not on the news, and Kong is still standing in the same pose in the same location? What the fuck? I kind of love it. I remember about the void damage being HP based, but I thought we put the death on the worm. Tummy cramps threw me for a loop this morning. Not for half the day after that. I both love and hate that you've got the tummy cramps, because I mean, gender affirming pain is still gender affirming, but on the other hand, it's still fucking pain. He then drives off a bridge because he was too distracted looking at Kong. Wait, like, were they not able to make the scene clear? Like, what caused him to drive off the bridge? Because I figure, like, if Kong is in the scene, it should be pretty clear what people are looking at. Alice says, when the stuff was revealed, all of JP Twitter, ranging from left-wing to centrist to nationalist Abe weirdos, are like, let's go! Johnny's gonna fall! Truly uniting everyone. I mean, at least they did one good thing, I guess, which is bring the people together. It can kill the optional boss in less than 30 seconds. What the fuck? I mean, honestly, something has to bring us together. Like, the earthquake didn't fucking do it. Oh, Soup! How you doing? It is lovely to see you. I hope that you're super well tonight. I hope that life is being really kind to you and is not giving you any more shit than you feel like you deal with. And if it is, well, you just gotta tell it to stop. You have to be firm with life. Oh god dang it. I need to get up with the sparklies are. Grocery run today, so I'm very tired. Other than that, no complaints. Congratulations on the successful grocery run, though, because I know that it's a big chore for you. So I am glad that you managed to accomplish it and get home with all of your fingers and faculties intact. I just get super anxious every time you fight an Elder Lemurian. I will kill them. I will kill them dead. Oh, wait, did I miss a bit? Hiduna says, I gotta be off. Hoping I can join on Monday, Thursday next week. Hiduna, you are welcome any old day that you can join. I'm glad that you came in a little bit tonight. I super appreciate it. And I hope that you sleep well. Get yourself a lot of good rest. These are the important things. 2 days before the elections. I mean, if we could get, like... Where is the anti-Johnny's candidate? Got buried, how you doing? Today treated you better, I hope. You know, today was a day of, hours passed. I took a number of inhalations and followed those up with exhalations. At no time did I lose control over my fingers. So I would say, like, I mean, honestly, a lot of points of success today. I need this to burn much more quickly. Oh my god, there's Gups. What the fuck, Gups? Gups, I need you to get the fuck out of the way. These Gups. Promise these Gups gotta go. I'm never gonna kill these fuckers because they're just like, there's so goddamn many of them. Okay, flame and warfarin. Let's warfarin the flames. I gotta kind of focus because like everything's trying to kill me, unfortunately. Hey Kronos, do the Z contracts, the She contracts, do they heal? I forget if they heal or not, and I need them to not, is the thing. They do not, good, because I would like them to die. I would like them to super die, is the thing. here's the other asshole. Hive says, I watched it again and it looks like, and he looks at Kong and then cuts to the wheel of his truck driving over an object in the road, and then oh, I gotta read this. And then it cuts to him looking straight ahead with no emotion on his face while trying to steer the truck, but also with no weight shifting indicating that the truck is turning. Then it cuts to the truck veering to the right and driving off a bridge as shot from the right side of the truck. Then it cuts over the shoulder shot of him as the truck is falling off the bridge. Each cut is a fade to black. What? What? Also, if the comment was about the she construct not healing, I appreciate that. You always let them breathe on you and you'd be dead on every other character, and that isn't this one in the loader. I mean, I think you fear these Elder Lemurians too much. You allow them to control your life, and you shouldn't. They are punks. They are weak. They know not the truth of Brett the Hitman Hart. And I'm telling you that you have allowed yourself to fall into a complacent cycle of fear. I'm hazarding a guess that the new Kong game is not a winner. I'm disappointed that it's not a Donkey Kong game. Because that's what I thought it was. And I was really excited. I was like, holy shit, new Donkey Kong game, what the fuck? Oh, we got the gun. The tricorn, whatever. I don't know when we're gonna use this, but we're gonna get a hat. The only thing worse are the blind pests. The truck falling off the bridge is somehow in slow motion. Like, it seems like they went really, really hard on making a really shitty scene. Preferably, you shoot the thing that you want the boss item of. I mean, I was kind of figuring that maybe we would use it against one of these guys, but you know what? I think your idea is better. I think your idea is a lot better. The thing is, I don't know what boss I would want the item from anymore. Like, Beetle Queen is not that great. Dune Strider's pretty good, I guess. I mean, Greater Wisps are very boss, though. You know what's fucked up about this Japanese election? That it's happening at all? The Joker guy is not running. Wait. Who was the dude who got, like, thrown out because he wasn't actually going to work? Like, he wasn't actually going into the diet? That wasn't the Joker guy. That was a different dude, right? Another reason to shoot a boss is if it's elite during a mountain trial. I mean, honestly, that's a pretty good idea. Because those things will fucking mess my shit up. That's the NHK party guy, okay. I mean, if anybody could win the election with a clear majority, it would be Miku. Hive says, I'm very impressed that they released the Kong Monsterverse game and, in Grand Monsterverse tradition, make you play a boring human while Kong is off screen a bunch of the time. Is it like the Tom Cruise Mummy movie? Because I feel like the Mummy was way more interesting than Tom Cruise was, but that was based mostly on just the trailers. The world is hers, and by association, so is this year's election. I mean, but the world is hers, but what about the Japanese diet? Is that also hers? Is a set... Does a set of the world include the world? Wait, that's not how I want to say that, because I don't know math, but, you know... Imagine what I said was very impressive. Like, if she gets the world in its entirety, does she also get all the different things in the world? Or does she get the world, like, as a unit? The NHK party no longer exists because it was split into two, and the former leader was stalking the official leader because she owed money. I love it, honestly. I want, like, all of these weird ass parties to dissolve into drama, because it's accomplishing more than they would otherwise. Where is the Sparklies? I'm also very impressed that they managed to release a game with a fixed perspective and still somehow make the screen space shadows break due to being occluded by objects. This sounds like super professional, this game. I don't think they were considering it that deeply when they wrote that song. Wait, what's the garbage song? The World Is Yours? Oh wait, no wait, garbage song is The World Is Not Enough. But I mean, if we are playing Monaco, which we are not, but pretending that we're playing Monaco, what's yours is mine? I mean, that is established in the game, and I did play that game. I even beat the zombie mode. Alright, we gotta find this silly-ass teleporter so that we can get silly-ass gone. Scroll up for teleporter health. I noticed that you had said that the teleporter might be on the outer perimeter, because you think that you saw it there. And you were 100% right? Seems like Reiwa and the JCP will gain more seats, then the do-it-yourself party, which is the new weirdo nationalist guy from the Osaka party, that seat just to just main their one seat. So the do-it-yourself party is just going to keep the one seat? Is a nationalist YouTube guy with a YouTube channel named Chinese Grand Strategy. I hate everything about that sentence. That's definitely one of those sentences that I am not a fan of. Dude slid a Polaroid under a door and slides it at a constant rate, no acceleration or deceleration. And the same as when the Polaroid is slid back to him. Oh my god, that sounds goofy as shit. It's like it's on like a little conveyor. Here's my Polaroid conveyor for you. What the fuck is this game? Maybe he's just a map gamer, really into Crusader Kings. I mean, I feel like that's the best possible answer. I've looked up a translation, and it seems to make no mention of Miku's ownership of the world, either as a unit or as a set in and of itself. It does seem to portray her as, like, kind of Dom, possibly Switch, Tsundere Diva, so that's arguably far more interesting. I thought Miku was just like a happy-go-lucky girl who brought leaks to your party. Like if you're having like a party, if you're doing a nabe, and like Miku's got you covered with a leech. It's a low budget tie-in game. I can't even tell what it's tying into though, since it only just came out. Are there, like, is there a Kong movie upcoming? Does it make any sense that there's a Kong movie that exists in this world at this moment? If you want suggestions on what to shoot, I'd go either for Clay Dune Strider or Control Unit for attack. I can do that. They keep on giving me Norse Tome, which I hate. Is the world that's Miku's the Sand Planet? Wait. With the fucking Tusken Raiders and shit? Miku's got better taste than that. Oh wait, did I miss a bunch of shit? If you want suggestions on what to shoot, I'd go for either Clay Dune Strider or Grandparent for survivability, or Imp Overload for Souls Control Unit for attack. I mean, those all sound like viable options. Grandparent sounds kind of fun. Alice says, but yeah, it's all polls, but it seems like the weird nationalists, including Ishin, will not gain seats. All the polls have them maintaining the same number or losing seats. Ishin might lose some key seats, meanwhile. The few actual left-wing groups are set to win a couple. I mean, we got our toes crossed on that one. So did I, but she's asking the song listener to get on their knees, kiss her hand, and call her my princess. She says they're allowed to scold her every now and then. Wait, do tsunderes accept scolding? I thought they were like, but it's not like I like you or anything, Shinji. That's the Dom switch part. I want to make like a joke about, I don't know, like a fucking, like a Dominican monk and Nintendo consoles, and there was gonna be some way to get like a Dom and a Switch in the same sentence, and I can't. Okay, it's gone. It doesn't count. I got too many things that are going on in my head right now. Main character's voiceover makes him sound like one of those big Twitch streamers with a bunch of compression on the mic. No other processing to make it sound like it belongs in a real environment. Love that. Holly, you get some really good sleep. Have yourself some nice dreams. It is always a pleasure to have you here. Good luck on the Berry console. I mean, honestly, Alice, the entire election just feels like a hellscape. I keep on trying to pick up these things that I think are attack syringes, and they are not attack syringes. They are fucking something else. Oh God, I just need everything to die. I mean, I guess, like, in this specific case, Alice, that really is all we can do, because, like, I'm not allowed to vote. It would be nice to have some influence over the politics of the place where I actually live, but Vagrant has the nuke. If you want that instead, I mean, there'll be a Vagrant that'll come back. Like, we'll see another one. Those things are a dime a dozen. Last election thing, but there's a party named Consideration the Euthanasia System. And morbidly curious to know what's happening with there. I mean, do they want us to be able to euthanize people? It seems like they're big on the euthanization of people. And I can only imagine how that's going to be a eugenicist wet dream. Hive, you're always saying things of merit. I would not be particularly concerned about that. This Kong does not look good. Well, I love the way that it's just like, it's just out there flat. It's like, this Kong don't look good. Hive is a valued part of any chat. Like, that's unquestioned. Sundere, I think stuff. Notice me. Hey. Keeping me waiting is out of the question. Just who do you think I am? Whatever. Yes, I could go for some dessert right now. I feel like Miku's got some priority issues in that set of lyrics. Like, she's got to decide what she wants first. Okay, Beetle Queen, I need you to just completely die forever. Hey, Kronos, what does Grove Tender give you? Like, does Grove Tender give you something cool, like a jacket? Kong tried to pick up a car he crushed, and the way he picked it up was reach out to it. Car rotates 90 degrees. Kong closes his hand around the newly rotated car. What the fuck? You spawn wisps when you run. The item itself is a wisp mask. I can't decide if that's cool or not. Was this like Kong game made for the N64? Typically good on someone like Huntress. Oh, because Huntress is always fucking running. Oh shit, Tri-Tip! Yo, I'm here for Tri-Tip. Hive, could I ask you to send me that in the DM so that I can see it when I'm on my break? This site has a weird line about not wanting sick people to bother their families. Like, I feel, yeah, like, I kind of feel like that was guaranteed. The site is also badly translated. I mean, hold on, is the, had they translated the site, or are you translating it, like, via Google? Oh, they've gone and done it. Made in Canada is already being used to legally murder people. I remember, like, when they were pushing for Made, that people were talking about, like, how pushy the government could be to get folks to take the euthanasia option. And very much how, like, the government wasn't offering, like, disability benefits so that you could actually survive, but was, like, pushing for the euthanasia. And it's like, well, maybe you wouldn't be needing the euthanasia. Maybe that wouldn't be a fucking option that they would consider if they were having their needs met through disability insurance. I don't think I've put that sentence together particularly well, but it already has been a very long stream, so... If I recall correctly, a recent case was the only option to give someone was euthanasia. Fucking hell. Also, anyways, I'll say it again, King Kong is mid. Like, King Kong in its entirety, like, King Kong as a concept is mid, or this game? The voice direction in this Kong game is utterly baffling. Somewhere between 2000's anime dub and the kind of line read you'd hear in a movie covered by MST3K. Hey, some of those MST3K movies, they were made by people who had heart. Like, who could forget the immortal line, "Bring me a Sampo"? Or Trumpy, "You can do amazing things"? I wish the MST3K group had used literally any Bette Midler song to name one of their characters than the one that they used. I think that would have been wonderful. I'd feel a lot less weird about recommending MST3K to people. Kong is a mid-gorilla. Yeah, you know. Kong tries, but like, not everybody can be fucking, not everybody can be a Godzilla. Yeah, that's the one. Hate that, hate everything about it. Oh shit, we are gonna die. Oh. Alright, I should probably not be fucking around. I'm gonna guess, maybe I shouldn't be fucking around. Oh shit, Clay Doomstrider, where are you? Oh, there you are. Now we got a hat. Kronos, we killed the Clay Doomstrider. Use healing during normal mode when you can. I always forget that it exists. He's just a big gorilla, he's not that interesting of an idea. Or like actually saying something. I guess the most interesting thing about Kong is like when Kong was made. Just like being that era of filmmaking and the technique that they used to get it to work is kind of cool. Kong isn't even the first kaiju. That's okay. Like, they still did a pretty good job animating him. And they made a giant hand. Oh shit, like that, we got the hat that we can tip the hat now. Like a creepy gamer. The racism of the Kong movies is, of course, utterly rancid, but I think Big Monkey is an enjoyable concept in and of itself. If we could get, like, a big monkey that is, choking the life out of a big Ronald Reagan, that would be pretty fucking great. Using the hat does trigger Warhorn if you get it. I didn't know that. I like that. No, do not scrap any items. I don't think. Hey, Kronos, this is the portal that we want, right? No, it's not. Okay, well, fuck that. That's the obliterate ending. I mean, I guess we could get obliterated, but we'd rather get void killed. Original Toho King Kong vs. Godzilla is very funny though. Kronos, why are we no longer doing any damage? I feel like we don't do any damage anymore. And it makes me sad. Best thing Kong... Oh, crud. Best thing Kong has done in a movie is use a baby that is bigger than he was in his intro to this continuity as an improvised bludgeoning weapon. I mean, we should always use babies as bludgeoning weapons. Honestly, I feel like we're just leaving babies on the table. For some reason, I guess it's, because it's like from the 60s, a James Bond clone also? Wait, Godzilla vs. Kong? There's a whole ass James Bond subplot in that movie. Now, is it James Bond or is it like a James Bond XP? Because I feel like that either possibility is opens up the pathways to wonderfulness. Oh, that's too bad. Like, an XP can also be very funny. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like if they actually like just had James Bond walk on, no explanation, basically riding the wave of million 60s movies trends, much like Danger Diabolique. Oh god, fucking vagrants. I think we died. There's two of these fuckers. I would like to have access to my flamethrower more quickly, if we could. See, the thing is, I feel like the lack of flamethrower is going to make it difficult for me to kill. Yo, who's like drinking my milkshake right now? Somebody keeps on drinking my milkshake and I need them to not. Also, I can't see any goddamn thing. How come I didn't get any dingle-dang, fucking flamethrower? Where was my flamethrower action? Oh shit! Yo! Look, you gotta stop with this shit. You are going too hard. My meter goes down when I heal. I'm sorry! What the fuck was that? Why did they fucking Cuisine Elite? Where the fuck did this thing come from? My god, don't tell me you only get to play as the monsters in this game because the main character picks up an orca and is briefly able to control the monsters? The main character, who's like a normal person, the main character gets to pick up a fucking killer whale? Well, it is a 2-hour point. So I am going to take a pause here. The killer whale movie where the titular orca eats rich people, which of course we cheer for. I don't think it eats the poor. But I'm going to take my break. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Gonna have a stretch. It'll be good. This looks like shit. What the fuck? What? What? Was that a guy in the game that said that? Oh my fucking god, it sounds like somebody's doing a let's play. It sounds like there's a let's player. Like fucking Northern Lion is reading off. What? What? Oh my god. How did they, what? How did they do that? Why would they do that? Why would they make that choice? Wow! Wow! Yo, 90s era fucking games managed to make people sound like they were in the same space better than this does. Why does he walk like this? He's not even like walking, he's like doing a bow-legged mosey. Wait, did he just leave that dead lady? Like, but she wasn't dead, she was making fucking noise. Was he just like, oh shit, I ain't got time for you, lady. I'm just gonna leave you on the side of the road, I guess? What? I gotta say, like, I hate the let's hide the fact that we've made a 2D platformer by putting it in a 3D environment. Like, the particular style that they use in that game section that I just watched, like, it always manages to look really awkward and like total shit. Orca's a movie about an orca so angry that its mother was killed by a fisherman that it plans a quantum Monte Cristo revenge plan to destroy the guy's life, including making divorce and losing custody of his kids. It's a fantastic movie. It's really good. Like, I gotta know, like, so there's the bit, like, where he finds the life monitor, whatever, and, like, there's a lady lying on the ground, and he turns her over, and she clearly makes an "I'm still alive" noise. And he just, like, fucking ditches her? Are you doing runs with viewers? I mean, I'm just doing runs badly. And people are watching me. It's kind of like runs with viewers. Pleasure to have you tonight. I hope you're doing very well. We are just kind of messing about with Risk of Rain 2 because I'm horrible at the game, but I do have a lot of fun. But hopefully life is treating you well, not giving you any more stress than you feel like you can deal with. Simpsons, it was such a staple back in the PS3 360 days that it always just made me wish the game was actually 3D or actually 2Ds. I don't know if I can actually pull that off because my internet is kind of crap and I am on a PS4. Although I do appreciate the offer. It just like it looks like super, like it looks really, really awkward. Like all the time, every time it shows up. I think Jaws Explosion is one of the worst horror subgenres, but Orca is peak. Oh, speaking of Jaws, yo, at the local movie place down by where I live, they have, like, Onsen Shark Tornado is going to be playing this month. I'm not going to be able to see it because I have no money, but it is a movie that exists, and it is playing at a theater. Oh, you know what else I'm going to be missing? Listen to this. I am super pissed. Children of the Corn 1 through 3 are going to be playing at the local theater. I would love to see Children of the Corn 1 again. It's been ages. It's not a great movie, but it's got some very evocative points in it, certainly at the beginning of it. Gonna miss that. Those, Onsen Shark Tornado, I think that's what it's called. Hold on a second, I'll look up what's playing. Mork. Asagaya Morku. Oh, but that's on YouTube. I don't want YouTube. Because I want to know what their movie schedule is. Oh God, where are you listed? Oh, it doesn't say. It doesn't say when it's because it's an upcoming. Oh. Wait, maybe. Are you gonna show enough of the poster that I can actually read it? Oh, you fuckers. Oh, God damn it. Poop. Poop. I I think it's Onsen Shark Tornado. I think that's what it's called. But thanks to Twitter being Twitter, I can't actually look deeper in their account. I can give you the. I can put their. Sharksploitation. Now, Alice, when you say sharksploitation, like, is it only sharks, or are you talking about like all fish type movies? Because like, is Piranha included in the sharksploitation? I shouldn't be like looking this up right now. I, now is not the time. It's all Jaws clones and only Jaws clones. Okay. So Orca is not about a shark, but it is a Jaws movie. Alright. Hive says these attack animations are great too. You swing at the dude with your metal pipe, and he blocks with his metal pipe, and then you grab him by the shoulder, not at all immobilizing his hands, and then after a second you smack him in the face 3 times with the metal pipe. I wish that's how fighting worked. Clearly, all you need is a metal pipe and a shoulder grab. I watched Scream Blackula Scream the other day, a sequel movie to Blackula, and it is genuinely a great horror film. No shit! Like, I would not have expected that. I feel like you're managing to get like a lot of really good horror movies, or a lot of really good movies in recently. Alice, it sounds like all winners. The first Blackula movie was already surprisingly good. But Scream Blackula Scream is real fun to watch. Is real fun. It switches a lot between comedy and gothic horror in an enjoyable way. Huh. See, I remember seeing that at the local mom and pop video shop, but it looks very comedy, and it was at a time when I did not want anything to do with comedy. Like, I wanted my horror to be just gore, basically. About the closest thing to horror comedy I could stand was like Return of the Living Dead. It was composed by the adopted son of Groucho Marx. I never even realized that Groucho Marx had kids, like adopted or otherwise. I don't think beats a man to death, you made me do that, is as peak as pushes man out of a window to his death with clear sounds of boats breaking. Why are you all so stubborn? Wait, what? What is that from? Is that from, oh, it's from this game. I thought it might have been from Blackula. Wait, so is your character in the game, is your character like an anti-hero? Or are they just like a straight up murder person? Are you the evil? Is that what you are? I think I'm the only person here that has seen the Blackula duology. I mean, I definitely haven't seen it. And I absolutely ought to rectify that. think if I moved back to Osaka, I would just like, I feel like I would just live at my friend's piercing shop, and I would watch all of his old VHSs. Because he had like so many good fucking movies. Your character's a dude who's after his daughter, who uses this technology doesn't understand that was being handled by people who are clearly evil, is now murdering all the evil people because he refuses to give back the piece of tech that he doesn't know what it is. I mean, I too wish that I could solve all my problems with murder. I feel like the game is setting up some unreasonable expectations about what you're allowed to do if you're not a police officer. He's making more problems for himself with murder. Wait. Is there a B plot where he's being tracked down by like Columbo? Now that would be, they should do that in a game. Like have a Columbo-esque character come on after your end of level cutscene and be like, who keeps on killing all these people? We've got to put them away. Bonus points if you can kill the fucking cop at the end of the game. Double bonus points if you could do it by accident. Instead of giving up the device, he's doing a murder, which is making the terrorists want to murder him more to get the device back. I mean, if nothing attracts a murder like a murder. Murders are magnets for more murders. You're like, I'm just gonna have just the one murder today. And you go in like with that in plan, right? Like you're on a diet. You're like, okay, I'm gonna indulge, but just the one. And then the next thing you know, you're like up to your tits in fucking murder. You got like 6 or 7 dead bodies. You gotta hide off someplace. You don't even fucking know, cause like you don't own a yard. You have no shed to put these bodies in while you chop them into little pieces. And it's just like, oh. Kong walked onto screen, got angry at a bell tower, punched the bell tower, then shook his hand because he heard it on the bell. Kong is a fucking chump. Like, how is Kong not a chump? Yo, Kronos, what just happened? I pressed the triangle button and I just exploded. Aren't the pests like the little jumpy guys? I mean, it must have been nothing because I didn't fucking see it. Wait, the little jumpy guys are not the pests. Which ones are the pests? Are the pests the flying guys? I didn't think they were doing that much damage. Which, I mean, clearly, I was wrong, but... we got the oddly shaped opal. I thought this was cooler than that. I thought maybe because, like, you're contrary? I regret to inform you that Magic the Gathering has done very good Final Fantasy art. Did they do a card for the fucking spoon and pan? Because if they did not, then no, they have not. Unless they did a good art for Rydia. Because, like, I do appreciate Rydia. I may have had, like, a crush and or desire to be Rydia as a kid. Surprise. Look, she's got green hair and she summons monsters. Like, what kid does not want to be that? I'm usually 90% serious about Risk Rain too. Maybe I should change my approach from now on. I mean, you shouldn't change it for me. I was being a goober, and I probably shouldn't have been. Oh wait, that's Rydia's Final Fantasy IV. Never mind. I'm completely being, mixing up my games. Kefka poisoning, Doma's water supply. That sounds like it could be a brutal cut. Is Kefka, like, clearly giggling? Does he look like the Jokey? Does he look like the Jonkler? Oh shit, missile launcher! He is clearly giggling. Alright, I'm gonna have to peep that then. Now, I thought I saw the sparklies over here. Oh, thank you! That saves me having to navigate Google. Which I honestly appreciate, because I can hardly find anything on Google anymore. Unfortunately, it is the bird site. God dang it. I mean, I guess as long as I could see that one, like the first post. As long as the picture's in the first post, I guess is what I mean to say. This year is almost over. And I don't know how I feel about that. Also, this snow looks like the sparklies, and I hate that for us. Because I can't tell where the fucking, I can't tell where the beacon is. Shouldn't be out right now. I think it is over here. Did you scoop Venom? How did Australia get Venom before the rest of the world? Wait, I missed something about the bold stance of not watching it, just sticking to the woe. Was somebody quoting somebody, or was somebody being goofy? All I want to see is the fucking substance. That's the only movie that I care about currently. I mean, the unforgivable sin of using Faye in the poster. Where? I bet I've run past this thing like at least 3 or 4 times already. The best Venom 3 thing currently is the Bravern collab with it. The Bravern? What's a Brayburn? It's coming to VODs on Halloween, so I can grab it for you starting November. Oh wait, what is? Venom? Brayburn is that mech anime with the two... Oh! Oh no shit! Wait. Venom did a crossover with that? I mean, that's fucking hilarious, but also, what? Oh gosh, like... It is... I mean, they are both gay. It's super appreciated, Soup, but I don't want you to, like, to get on any watch lists for me. I don't want you to court danger. I feel like I'm at that part of the stream where I'm no longer able to emote. That was meant sincerely. I do not want anybody to invite danger into their lives on my account. As soon as I finish this stage, I will take a look, because I want to get out of this map. Kronos, did you happen to see with your sharp eyes the freaking teleporters so we can move on with our lives? I'm never gonna escape this place. Wasn't I just in the cave? I feel like I was just in the cave. A watch party does sound kind of silly. Like, silly in the good way, not silly in the crummy way. This area is one big circle, so try going closer to the middle of the perimeter. Isn't there? I guess, like, we'll just have to spiral. At least fire doesn't burn us, and it looks pretty badass. Like, this should be the thumbnail. I think that could be a really good thumbnail. I am so tired, like, I don't think it's making any sense at all anymore. People are saying, yeah, it's one of, this is the last one of its kind. Wait, this is the last one, it's fine. Wait, are we talking about Venom being the last one and it's fine? Oh shit, there it is. I'll be honest, like, I was kind of tired of Venom 2. Like, I had a decent enough time watching Venom 1. I was not impressed by Venom 2. You loved Venom 2? I found, like, Woody Harrelson to be just absolutely fucking insufferable. Which, granted, is, like, kind of 90% of his action roles, but... I also kind of thought it was like a little bit weird that like, so Venom's got his whole, like, leaves Eddie and goes to Pride, right? Which, like, cool, funny. But, like, doesn't he just kill everybody that he uses as a meat puppet? I feel like that was a whole thing, like people just dying because he's puppeting them, which seemed kind of weird, kind of like a choice. I played between finding Venom 1 incredibly tedious and then having fun with how silly it was for like the 15% of the movie that it was allowed to be silly. I did hate, in both Venoms, Eddie's relationship with his ex-girlfriend, like, was just super gross. I think I complained about that like when Venom came out though. Like how I really disliked that Stan Lee shows up and it's like, go get the girl, don't give up, and it's like, but Eddie's the one who fucked up. Like, and Eddie never really apologizes or learns at all. It's kind of like, I made some decisions that totally fucked up your life, and just gonna mope that you broke up with me, even though it's completely justified. I'm hyped for people to learn about Krull. Yo, Krull is a fantastic 80s fantasy adventure movie. It's got the little, like, the spiky spinny thing. Everybody likes that spiky spinny thing. It's not as good as Beastmaster. It doesn't have Mark Singer. But, you know, right, the glaive. The best part of Venom that wasn't Venom and Eddie was his ex's boyfriend just being a good dude. That was kind of, that was like the same energy with Ant-Man, except Ant-Man's ex's boyfriend is a cop, which is pretty gross. I feel like that was kind of gross. In the comics, they basically, for Venom Run, made him a god of the symbiotes and made them like an Elder God Lovecraft thing. Also, that jellyfish looked like the European Union flag, and that was kind of cute. Ant-Man 2, he was on Scott's case in Ant-Man 1. I didn't remember that part. I thought like the whole joke with him was that he was a decent, like a decent stepdad or potential stepdad. There was Venom Vietnam. What? Wait, was there a Venom storyline that was having parallels to Vietnam, like the movie Aliens? Or was it like Venom existed during the Vietnam War and was serving in Vietnam, which I kind of feel like fucks up the timeline a lot. Wait, what? Alice, how can Venom be in the Vietnam War? Venom was like... wasn't Venom like off planet until Secret Wars, and Secret Wars was in the fucking 80s? I know because I've got that goddamn issue. There are several symbiotes, but there's only one Venom. God damn it. God damn it. I hate that. I hate it so much. How can you have several Venom symbiotes? I thought that's why they got new names, because there were new symbiotes. You had fucking Carnage, you had Shriek. You had the other one. You had the Anti-Venom. I'm not gonna spend money on fucking Marvel. I don't even got money. But if I had money, I would spend it on good comics. I wouldn't spend it on junk. I would buy the rest of Shinichi Simulation. I am not buying Squirrel Girl because the omnibus is like $150 before shipping. Also, maybe Marvel is still under boycott. Also, I had not even considered that, but I think I would use that as my excuse. Gotta see if I still have access to Squirrel Girl after Amazon did the thing. Did Amazon doing the thing, was that when, like, did they buy Comixology or something? All branches of Marvel are under boycott. Let's fucking go? They killed Comixology. They bought it and they gutted the service. Gotcha. I really love, like, how capitalism always brings innovation to our lives and makes everything better. That's my favorite fucking thing. I love it so much. But I would never probably experience this situation of economic precarity if it were not for capitalism. And that would be like a whole experience in my life that I would be barred from. It is having indelible effect in shaping the kind of person that I am becoming. Thank you, capitalism, for making me smaller. I didn't really want to have a wide and fulfilling life. I didn't want to have time to see the beauty of the world, to grow myself as a human being. I was wanting to get rid of those options, so I gotta give props to capitalism for that. Capitalism is misery. I think that's like that. It's not even a hard. That's not even a hot take. That's just a cold fact. The thing is that American Cape Comics also costs a lot per issue. It's like $6 now for 20 to 30 pages of one long story per week. Per week? Wait. Back that truck up. Just a second. Just back that truck up. Just a sec. The comics, they be coming out every week now? Not like on the monthly? Because that's a bit of a pace. That's like a schedule that nobody needs. was gonna say, 'cause, like, that's, hold on, I missed your shower thought, Kronos. I will keep it once I finish murdering everything else. I know that you generally keep your shower thoughts kind of close to your vest, so I want to make sure that it gets the spotlight that it deserves. Weekly is becoming more common. This is like, okay, you can't be doing weekly printings unless you're doing them in an omnibus form. That's like just too much. It's too much to buy, it's too much to produce. I'm super glad I'm not reading Marvel anymore. Kronos, you gotta know by now that I'm not gonna, like, just out of hand, like, take a shit on your ideas. I will give them the consideration that they deserve. I thought there was something here that we could buy, but I might be wrong. So let's get the fuck out of here. Let's see. I got the capitalism is misery part. After that was Alice talking about the Cape Comics costing a lot per issue. Hive says this man is very blasé about summoning a kaiju to clear the path from him, and may kill him in the process for someone who is desperately trying to find and save his daughter. I mean, he could be on a lot of barbiturates right now. Like, he could just be, like, downing Quaaludes. Whenever the camera is off of this man, he's just, like, cramming Quaaludes down his throat. Okay, here's a shower thought, I think. If you think about it, magic is ultimately something that doesn't make any sense. So if you considered magic in a fantasy world, is it even magic anymore if it's just a fact of life? I mean, when you're saying that magic is something that, like, doesn't make any sense, like, what is your basis for that? Like, why is that? I feel like this is coming out more strongly than I want it to. Like, I'm not punching with this, but it is an interesting question. Like, when you define magic, like, why is not making sense like a core tenet of it? Because it sounds almost more like when you say magic, it's almost more like faith. Hive says, Lisa, I need you to know that rotating the camera to reveal Kong doing the cool thing was done in the most hilarious way. And he flubbed his line. Hell yeah, that is dangerous. What, Hive, who made this game? It is an interesting thought though, Kronos, like, how would a system like magic be treated by a society where it's completely normalized? I guess, like, if it's something that has replicable effects, then it's just science at that point, isn't it? Science with extra steps. If I recall correctly, Comics Twitter was dunking on an artist guy becoming, like, Listen, if you want to become a comics artist, you have to have no friends or family, and understand that you're just going to work weekly on a hard job, and you're not going to complain. Just do your job as if it's some cool, normal thing. I saw that, and I fucking hate it. That's really gross. Generally, supernatural stuff that is unexplained or even the dismissive way of using the word like BioWare magic. Lol. I know they want to make that shit normal, but like I loathe it so much, Alex. Just do your job, have no connections, and no healthcare, because American companies don't pay their artists healthcare. Yeah. Hype says they rotate the camera and they show off, they modeled a bunch of stuff, extending out past where the camera normally would be, you know, to not break the illusion of this being a real world, except the part of the level that you're standing on doesn't extend outwards, and is textured black, and the camera move makes that abundantly clear. Oh my fucking god. I love that. And like if something can be explained, it's essentially just science, you know. I mean, I agree that, like, if there are established rules that are observable and replicable, then it is basically science. But, like, if you're using science to summon fire from the heavens and lay waste to all of your foes, like, are you not also still just doing magic? I feel like this is like the technocracy distinction that White Wolf used in their mage books, where like the technocracy is like all like, oh no, we're not doing magic, this is like purely science and technology, and it's like they've put together a rocket ship that will go to other dimensions, but it's not magic. It's like totes not magic. You're not treated as a regular worker, you're just a freelancer. You don't even have exclusivity contracts that say you can only work at one company. Freelance artists are, I don't know that they're treated the worst. Like, I think every job has got a case to make for being the one that's treated the worst as a freelancer, but freelance artists get shit the fuck on. Chronos is pretty much all I got. I didn't really put much thought into it. Feel free to ignore. Chronos! I want you to know that, like, I don't want to ignore your thoughts. Like, I think that your thoughts can be a springboard to interesting conversation. Like, I wasn't asking questions as a form of criticism. I was asking questions because, like, I like talking to Chronos. I think you got cool ideas, kid. Al says this is a thing that's been happening a lot. Marvel and DC forcing artists and writers to do exclusivity contracts that say they can only work at Marvel or DC. In some cases, not even allowing indie work. Wasn't that, like... And I guess maybe not, but, like, wasn't that what they did before? Like, if you were a Marvel artist, like, weren't you just a Marvel artist? Although, I guess, like, in that case, you weren't a freelancer. You just worked for it was not codified. Okay. See, Soup's got it. Yeah? Hive says, give a dude comes across a dead body, and there's a prompt to examine it, and doing that causes the hero to say, hey, this is the prime of his... in the prime of his life. What? Our Hive is the hero, like, made for Hollywood? Mentally ill or something? Is this how they are trying to signal that this person is not well? Because I don't think any of us needs to be told this, but that's not how mentally ill people work. But it sure is how games think that mentally ill people work. Where are my sparklies, yo? So codified behind the scenes now, it's more... so codified behind the scenes. Now it's more, you need to have it on a contract because doing it behind the scenes would be seen as shady. I mean, still, just having it, like, right up in the contract still feels pretty fucking shady, considering what they're asking for. It's just that they can defend it in court now. Ah. Do we get to see our hero get, like, trailed in the face 3 times and die? Because I feel like that would be a high point of that game. It looks like the sparklies are up there, but I feel like we went up there, and I did not see a beacon. You can break out of it. That's a shame. It should be insta-kill. It's more easy to see this person can only work for us now that they signed a contract that says so. Like... I think if you've got a contract on somebody that says they can only work for you, they should be a regular employee. Like, I kind of feel like, although clearly not legally, this is not how it works legally, but like, I feel like that should just make you a regular worker. The person is still totally a freelancer. Well, I mean, it's honestly, it's the same thing that they were doing at Nova. When Nova got, like, when Nova came back from bankruptcy as a zombie, the company that took over Nova just started doing contracts like that. And they're like, oh yeah, you're totally a freelancer, so you'll need to do all of your legal paperwork, you'll need to do all your taxes, you're gonna have to cover all of your, like, insurance shit. But as part of your freelance contract, you can't, like, do any work outside of Nova. I'm watching this this read through that you're posting, and I'm just sitting here in awe. Like, I'm just gawping at it. It seems utterly absurd. Alice, this game as in the game that Hive's watching, or Risk of Rain 2? King Kong seems like it's complete fucking lost. Just like a shit show from stem to stern. there is someone who believes that Sekiro has destroyed action gaming because everything is parries now. And I really want to tell her that this COD game also has parries? What? What? Who the fuck is out there parrying in real life? Like, if you are just, like, distraught father, looking for daughter, like, but just basically normal guy, when did you learn to parry? When did that become part of your skill set? I couldn't fucking parry. You couldn't pay me to parry. My favorite is a Dark Souls cosplayer who dodge rolls around people. That's like pretty fucking funny. Is Image Comics like... Because like I thought for a while they were good for their creators, but I guess they're anti-union now? Which is kind of fucked up. They're good in terms of comics. Okay. So they're not like good for the people that work there. But they put out good content. What the fuck is squeaking at me? They were always anti-union. Huh. Quina says it must feel so confusing if a knight was just rolling around you and you know nothing about Dark Souls in any way. I mean, who knows? It might be flattering. This person thinks that I'm dangerous enough that I need to be dodging around. I'd like to say that this is a standard licensed game quality, so it's just that we haven't recently played any licensed games, so we forgot how bad they used to get. You know what? That's like a really good fucking point. I don't know if we've ever played a standard licensed game on our streams. I mean, we can't really count Spider-Man, right? Like, that's not licensed in the way that we mean something's licensed. Last standard licensed game, movie time I played was Revenge of the Sith for PS2. What about, like, American Tail 2, Fievel Goes West? I hear that's a real winger. I hear that's a real winner. I hear you gotta check that one out. I also hear, unfortunately, like, we gotta quit to the menu because we're almost at the 3-hour point. As fun as this run has been, and it has been pretty darn fun. Alice says they're still goodish for creators, but they still follow the same patterns and had the anti-union stuff, plus have worked with some truly bad people. A real winner? A real humdinger? Oh god. That's... Yeah, you know what? That's actually a pretty interesting choice for the Kefka poisons the water supply. I think it's a really good choice to take it from like the water perspective up, because usually it would be, you know, it would be like over the shoulder would be the focus of the picture, or to the side. But I think this makes for an interesting look. Alice has sent me... Wait, what? Is this... Yo, Alice, who is this... This is not Eddie Brock. None of these people are Eddie Brock. Who are these people? Who is this very small girl? It's the cast of Braveworm. Oh, okay. I'm giggling at Soup's response, which I will keep between us, but it is pretty funny. That girl is an alien. I mean, does that make her, like, is she a Venom? Is that what we're going for here? She's just an alien. You know, just like one of them. One of them aliens. What's the show it's Kino? Like, Alice, I got a list of fucking things I gotta watch or read that's like 5 times as long as my arms. And I got long arms, so... I mean, I know that Braveworm is extremely gay. And Venom is also... gay, homosexual, gay. So, like, it might be that. I feel like that works. Right there. But we are at the 3-hour point, so we do need to start winding down a little bit. We did not get in a LBP stream. Maybe that'll be Monday? I don't know. Thursday is probably gonna be Dreams. Friday is going to be, I mean, next Friday, because today is Friday. Next Friday is going to be Metal Gear Solid 3. So there's that. Is there any other, like, musy stuff? I talked about money. That's fine. Third day without smoking. There was that. I mean, I don't have the money to smoke, but start. Maybe they finally have Yumeniki content that is Kino and not sad. I mean, there's not really a thing to be proud of. I do not have the money to smoke. Like, it's not really an option. I mean, hey, I didn't break down and start picking up cigarette butts off the ground. So I guess that's a success. You know. So there's that. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all the news that's fit to print. So, I mean, I didn't this time is the thing, Soup, because I have done that in the past, and it sucks. So, but not this current round. Been good about it. I have as yet managed not to spend my emergency 1,000 yen. The break glass in case of emergency 1,000 yen. I've held on to that for 14 years. Haven't spent it yet, so there's that. But right, I'm gonna go to sleep because it's late. I will ask you all, as I always do, to please be taking care of yourselves out there in the meat space. Make sure you are getting all the hydration that you need. Make sure that also electric eels are going into your body because you need those. Pickle juice works and is yummy, so give that a try, but maybe brush your teeth. Try to get in at least one meal a day, even if it is a crummy food choice, as long as you've got something going into your belly, is better than nothing. If you got medication, try to take those medications as close to schedule as your situation will allow for. But above all and overall, please do remember that you are important. You've got value. You got people out there that are rooting for you, that want you to have your best life, want you to be safe and happy. And I'm one of those people, but I'm only one of those people. There are many more. But from me, Risco, here in Tokyo, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you, arigato, arigato, sayonara, see you, and ciao.